Upper Deck Marvel Platinum 2-box POIC 27. Gotta, of course, showcase Scarlet Witch at the start. I think I missed it like 3 times, and I'm not proud of myself for forgetting to do that. Yeah, see, something about the way I'm starting to cut it now, the stickers flare up, makes it really easy to open. Makes it really easy to open. Here we go. I've been just opening it as is. It seems like no matter which way I flip the packs, the hit always ends up at the top. So I'm doing something. Hoping for the double red. Let's see if we can make it happen. There's still way too much we haven't seen out of this. I still cannot believe we haven't seen a Golden Treasures. The sketches, like, maybe I can force myself to understand. But the GTs, bro? We are beyond due to see one of them. It's nice opening cards or card packs with my hands again instead of the skizzers. That Kakawao, those packs, man, they mean business. Right there. They ain't here to play around. I always forget how, like, I always talk about the yellow spotlights, but it still always shocks me how vibrant they are. They got the, what's the Rihanna song? Shine bright like a diamond. How about shine bright like a spotlight? Oh wait, that just sounds lame now. I forget that spotlight's just an actual spotlight. Anyways, we're gonna kick things off. Best of luck to everyone in this break. Let's see some magic. Starting off with a cover. There we go. Rainbow red of Spider-Girl with some beautiful color matching right there. I love me my Spideys. Mystique, I always feel like we go through patches of just not seeing her for a bit on the numbered stuff, and then she'll just pop up, man. Teal Wave going to TJK. Very nice Mystique right there. Task Manager. Cover. Rainbow. We got a double yellow. Starting with I Am Groot. And in the spotlight. Ooh, Captain America. I like this artwork a lot with, like, especially a lot of the frames. And just pops. It stands out, man. I like it. I like it, I like it, I like it. Cover. Rainbow. Legion's screaming for his mama in the yellow, and back here. Oh, wow. That Teal Wave on so many of these cards just looks so good. Speaking of looking good, we got a 2-for-1 shrimp combo right there on the Black Hearts. It's not the egg roll special, though. The egg roll special is only when it's the exact same card back to back on the colors. Cover. Rainbow. Blue of Mr. Fantastic. Not an exact color match, but still the blue looks good with the blue. Sabretooth on the red Prism. And Not Silk. Get him out. Get him out. I think I've told you guys, the one of one Arno Stark. I saw it on eBay, which means we can't pull it. So that means my first GT is guaranteed to not be not Silk. I would be very disappointed if that was the case. Rainbow, Blue Magneto, and a... Oh, wow. Who's got tracks? TJK? God, I love this Captain Marvel art so much. Carol Sanders. Super Statistics of the Vision. Energy projection level of 6. That one's in the base. I've seen so many good cards of that Venom. Every time I see it, I get a little rush. Cover. Rainbow. Poiple of Daredevil. And an iconic covers with the X-Men. That one's in the base. Here we have a cover. Rainbow. Onslaught on the black rainbow. Platinum Duos right here, featuring Thanos and Doctor Doom. That one, I believe it is. It is in the base. Man-Wolf, I always forget he's in this set. Cover. Rainbow, and we have a red. It looks like it's a cool color match right there of Danny Moonstar. A very cool color match indeed. In the red non-auto going to Edram. We're going to do some Casey Cleveland real quick, and then we will continue on this Marvel journey. Oh, that's what I was supposed to do before I went out for the phone call. I was supposed to grab some more standards. I'll do that in a second here. Man-Wolf. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that there was another replacement. I mean, Blade's a big character. Like, Silk, I get. You know, I'm upset about it. I'm very pissy about it, but I get it. Silk is not the biggest of characters in the Marvel Universe. Silk is also relatively new compared to a lot of the other characters, especially in this product. But Blade? Well, I mean, we're also always talking about how Deadpool's not in the product either, which is kind of crazy. The only thing I can imagine is they're planning on doing a Deadpool and Wolverine movie set. So they wanted to keep all the Deadpool excitement around that. Whenever they decide to come out with that, it'll probably be next year. But I feel like Deadpool's a missed opportunity there for a lot of fans. Speaking of Blade, is it worth for me to go back and watch the old Blade movies? I never saw any of them. They were rated R when I was growing up as a kid, so I never got to watch them. I've just heard stories about Wesley Snipes breaking character. I know about the first one's fine. Which one's the one where he refused to open his eyes because he was just getting irritated at the... Just getting irritated with everyone, so he refused to open his eyes, so they had to CG some eyes on there. So I've seen that scene, and it is kind of hilarious. That one's Trinity. Yeah, I don't think I've heard anyone really... Oh, what am I doing? Gotta go to this pile. I haven't heard too many people talk about it, so that's why I'm a I just don't know. All right, we're gonna finish out box number 1 with this beautiful rainbow iconic covers. The X-Men on it. Wish the X-Men. Let me move closer for you guys. Cover. Rainbow of Spidey. Lovely Firestar on the yellow. Yellow rainbow. We got a rainbow cover right here, starring Captain America. Also, for them to have a lot of this, that means they had to get the actual image files from Marvel to be able to take just the character outside of the cover. We do have a double red. I don't know if TJK's still watching. We have a double red. We know what that means, especially this late in the box. Who is the auto? It's Rocket Raccoon, signed by Parsons. On card. On the card. Rocket Raccoon became a lot of people's favorite character because of Guardians 3 specifically. It was such a good movie. All 3 of them. I really like all 3. The second one gets a lot of hate. I didn't mind the second one. I didn't mind it. I just like all 3. Obviously, like, of the 3 of them, the second one is definitely the weakest. But I still like them all. Alright, we'll do another handful, and then I actually have a guess for you guys to do. See if we can actually get a guess to land this time. But before then, box number 2, Rainbow, Yellow of Iron Man. The yellow looks really good with Iron Man. The yellow looks really good with a lot of the characters. So, beautiful tracks of Storm. I've learned Storm is a fan favorite by many. Going to TJK. Cover, Rainbow, Yellow of Gambit, another fan favorite. Teal Wave of Arno Stark, Iron Man 2020, also known as the guy who replaced Silk, my girl, replaced by another Stark. Cover, Rainbow, Heimdall on the blue, and oh yes! That is a beautiful yellow spotlight right there. I don't even care. I'm casing and sleeving that one immediately. The color match on the Wolvie. Very, very clean on the yellow spotlight there. Going to TJK. Superfam with the nice Wolvie. Beyonce with weather powers. I don't know if I've ever heard that as the descriptor for her. That's a foist for me. Cover, Rainbow, Blue of Sabretooth. Ooh, getting a lot of characters that have art that I adore. Lovely teal wave right here. Of Wasp. Thor and Beta Ray Bill on the Platinum Duos. That one's in the base. Cover, Rainbow. We have a red of Medusa. Lovely color match to the hair. Although it is a couple shades brighter. Here, if you hold it at that angle, it looks the same. Color match at a particular angle. Iconic cover in the rainbow. Cover, Rainbow. You got a Poiple of Iron Man and, oh, another Iron Man. Not quite 2-for-1 shrimp combo levels of Iron Man, but that one's going to the base. I'll do some casing and sleeving, and in the meantime, let's get a guess going. We'll say 50. We'll bump it up. 50 on the guess on the orange checkers. Orange checkers. This is going to Superfan. Let's see if we can get a guess to land. I think we've had the most amount of guesses. Haven't landed yet. I like these guesses. I like these guesses. I feel like it's been a minute since we've had a guess, and it's like a character that's just like, oh, like, well, yeah. It feels like a lot of the characters when we do guesses are a lot of, oh, yeah, that character's in the set. Oops. Oh, there's chrome dust on this one. Let me get it out. I'm just going to swap the case because I'm not a big fan of the level of chrome dust in this one. As Brown says, we are allergic. Oh, I like Golfer Bass's guess. Havoc. That's a good guess. Jason Battle guessing Bishop. I think that's also a good one. Venom. Venom, Venom. I always think of the Eminem song. I also wonder if Sony's gonna make another Venom movie, and if the second one just like it. The first Venom movie was really good. Like I was shocked. I was like, oh, Sony actually made a pretty good Venom movie. They haven't made a good Marvel-related film in a minute. And then the second one happened, and I was like, what happened? What happened? It's like, it's definitely batched in the same grouping as a Mighty Morbin Time. But they had a good thing going. I don't know what went wrong. First Venom was pretty dang good. I had a great time. Alright, last guess I see is from TJK with the Venom guess. It's going to be 2 handfuls because I want to get to that orange checker last, but it'll be quick. We should only have 2 packs worth of cards in this handful here. Cover, rainbow. We got a black rainbow of Baron Zemo. Baron Zemo. Malekith with a speed ranking of 7. I'm trying to remember when he was in the Thor movie, if he was fast. I don't remember him as a villain. And I feel like he's a relatively cool-looking character that they would have done something a little bit more. Like, Hello was such a memorable villain. Havoc on the red. Iconic cover here. Venom, that one's in the rainbow. And cover. Rainbow. Yellow of Ultron. The first cosmic we ever pulled was that, Ultron. When I say we, I mean like me. That was my first one to see. Alright. Best of luck to Superfam. Best of luck to Superfam. It's a rainbow on the cover right there. And let's see what we're dealing with. Ares is holding on to dear life to this red card. Ronan the Accuser, and I think that's War Machine. It is War Machine. War Machine on the orange checkers. Numbered to 33. We got number 21 on this copy. Did we have a guess for the War Machine? I have a feeling War Machine falls into that category I mentioned earlier of, oh yeah, War Machine would have been a guess. 21 out of 33 on that. These orange checkers are always really cool to get. Really, really cool. And that brings us to the end of this one. Let me get these cased and sleeved up, and we'll hit a good old recap. Rhodey. I do like in the MCU, whether it was done intentionally or not, every time, like, Tony Stark or Iron Man went through something that, like, would have ended in a death, you see in the next film, some kind of precaution was made to avoid that same thing from happening again. People usually do a pretty good job of pointing out, like, the cause and effect for a lot of his suit upgrades. And again, I don't know if it was intentional. If it was intentional, they did a great job writing that all out. If it's not intentional, that's a wonderful, wonderful coinkadink. Starting with our rainbows. Kicking off with the reds. Red non-autos going to Edram. And then our blues. Blue non-autos going to TJK. Yellows going to Edram. Lovely color match there on the yellow. This one too. I'll say it's a color match. He's got yellow on there. I am Groot. Legion Screaming. Iron Man, this is going to be on the Poiple, going to TJK. And then our black rainbows, the hardest to hit, going to TJK. Onslaught's art, man. He's just got an aura. He's just got an aura. Now for our numbered stuff. Not Silk on the Teal Wave. The Teal Waves are all going over to TJK. Blue Tracks also going to TJK. Adore this one. Very clean, very cool. Oh my gosh, man. Ridiculous. Going to TJK. Red Prisms. Oh, also going to TJK. Orange Checkers. Going to Superfam. And bwop! Look at him screaming at you. Look at him screaming at you. Going to TJK on the Red Rainbow Auto. Lovely Rocket Raccoon signed by Casey Parsons. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you guys so much for watching that break. That was 2023 Upper Deck Marvel Platinum 2-box PYC number 27. 28 will be the last of this case before we move on to the second half. The Other Inner. I'm very curious what's in the Other Inner.